The second Niyama is Santosha, and it translates to contentment. We can observe and figure out what makes us content in life if we examine what makes us not content in life. So we're moving through life, a situation arises, and it doesn't make us happy. Maybe instead of moving to that point of fixing the situation, before we get there, we practice Santosha and we think about why it makes us mad, why we're unhappy in this situation. What about this situation is making us discontent? And then when we examine that and understand what about the situations are making us discontent, we can move forward to try to be more content. It also helps us accept ourselves and where we are. So if we're examining the discontentment, we can examine that within ourselves and figure out why that's making us unhappy, but then move past that and accept that it's making us unhappy and accept ourselves where we are mentally. The same can be for physical. And accept yourself for exactly who you are, personality traits, the way you look, everything, and we can really begin to love ourselves. We can also begin to move towards goals and aspirations and things like that in our lives with peace. We can walk through the hard phases of our life with courage if we are practicing Santosha off of the mat. If we're practicing Santosha on the mat, we can practice it with supported bridge pose. So we'll come into supported bridge pose by turning sideways on your mat, planting your feet on the ground, laying back. Bring your hands alongside your body, palms facing down. Lift your hips towards the sky. You can stay here if you'd like, or you can roll your shoulders underneath you, clasping your hands. In this pose, we want to make sure that we're pushing with our feet here. We're rooted down through all four corners of our foot, and we're pushing with our legs. Our glutes are going to work just a little bit, but we don't want them to be doing most of the work. We want our legs to be doing most of the work. Breathe here. Make sure that your chin is pulling away from your chest. Supported bridge pose is a heart opener. If we are opening our hearts to the different phases in our life and examining the discontentment to find the contentment, we will begin to forgive people. We will begin to find more compassion towards ourselves and other people. We can really use that compassion when we are examining what makes us happy and what makes us unhappy. Exhale, lower those hips to the ground. Hug your knees in tight. You can rock from side to side to release that low back. Push yourself up into seated. When we open our heart chakra, it helps us practice Santosha